No man is more professional than I. I am a 1% man. I am not above or below any man. I'm training my mind. I'm building my body. I'm connecting to my soul. I'm investing my money. Welcome to the 1% Man Podcast. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of the 1% Man Podcast. Woo! What's up, my friend? I'm so excited you're here because today I'm so excited to talk about this, especially is how to attract super women into your life. Such a good episode. The reason why I say this is such a good episode because when I was writing this out, I was so excited because a lot of times we always talk about how men need to do all these things. And there's a lot of things that we do need to do, but also there's a lot of things that we want as men too. We want a woman that looks good. Ooh, excuse me. And there's a lot of things that we want as well. I'm eating oatmeal over here and drinking some water for my throat, but man, I'm just excited. Let's just dive into today because it's going to be a good episode, right? So now, what is a superwoman? I want to define that for you as well. And the best way to define this is by telling you what a superwoman is not. It's not a damsel in distress. A woman that's going to put stress on you, a woman that's going to call you and ask you for money and say, take me out so she can get social media pictures, a woman that's just going to eat you up, spit you out, and then like leave you and go to somebody else, right? I'm talking about a superwoman, someone that wants to actually build with you, someone that actually wants to take care of you and you want to take care of her, someone that's emotionally available, someone that has done therapy, that has really dealt with some trauma in their past. Now, this woman isn't perfect. This superwoman isn't a perfect woman at all, but I want you to understand that there's some things that you can do to start attracting these type of women into your life, because once you start doing certain things, your awareness is going to open up to the different type of women into your life and the different type of things that's going on. So I'll tell you a really quick story of myself before I dive in. So when I started going to therapy, when I quit pornography, when I started taking care of myself and my money, I was able to start noticing like traumas and issues in other people that I had, and things that I was just like, have you talked to somebody about this? Or have you ever, because once you start working through things and you're comfortable being able to talk about certain issues or expose certain things about yourself, you'll notice when other people aren't able to do that. And then you're going to be able to be like, this woman is a head case. That means like she has a lot of problems going on that she hasn't dealt with yet. Even though she looks amazing, she looks great, but there's a lot of issues that she has and she has to go deal with, right? And then there's also going to be a flip side. You're going to be like, wow, this is somebody I really want to pursue. I like the way she's going. I like where she's going. She knows where she's going. Now people do change over time, and people do always put their best foot forward. We always do that. But over time, you're going to see someone really is going to keep the same person. It's going to keep their same personality, going to keep their same persona that they did in the beginning. All right. So my brother, let's dive into you, right? About you. So first thing you have to do is you got to get your money right. Dating anyone will require money. And the reason why we're attracting these women is not so we can have sex with them, right? Because that's not our thing as 1% men. We're not just going out just to have a whole bunch of sex with women to validate us, right? Our thing is we want to find someone that's suitable for us, right? Someone that complements us, someone that we can build with, we can work with, right? And when you have to take somebody out on a date, it's going to require you to have money, right? I always say this, love is great, but commitment is better. So in terms of the differences, so think about this, right? So love can always change. Love is a feeling that's going to go up, down, can change. I can love you today, hate you tomorrow. But if I'm committed to you, and Jason Moore, my great friend, he talked about this and he told me this, right? Is when you make a commitment, whether you're up or down, you're still willing to go with that commitment, right? You are committed to something, even if the emotional change or the emotional chargedness of being committed to that changes. You don't ever change because you are committed. You have stamped your approval on there. You're like, yes, I'm doing this no matter what. But if I love something, doesn't mean that I'm going to love it tomorrow. It means I can love it today, but I can hate it tomorrow, right? So biggest thing I'm going to say is that to get your money right, I recommend saving $5,000 to $10,000. And that's going to give you calm, cool confidence because look, when you have money saved up and you have everything taken care of as a man, and you feel like, hey man, I got some money, you really feel good about yourself. You feel great about yourself. I don't care what anybody says. Money's not the root of all evil. Lack of money is the root of all evil. Not having money is the worst thing that can happen to you. And when you don't have money, that's the only topic of conversation. So get your money right. So save $5,000 to $10,000. Build a budget so you know, hey, how much money am I making? What am I bringing in? When you know your numbers, it just feels good. Trust me, when you have money saved up and you start snowballing that savings, you start snowballing debt, it feels super good. Like one of the things I just did is I'm able to throw $1,000 into savings and $1,000 into towards my debt. That feels really good. And in about 20 months from now, I will have about, I think, $50,000 or $40,000 saved up altogether, which is going to be amazing. That's amazing. You got to understand, I used to make $30,000 a year, right? So now I'm going to have that much money in my account saved up to be able to use, right? Invest, to do whatever I need to do, right? And sooner or later, I'm gonna have 100K and all that. But, just for now, but being able to have that money, and now even having, I believe it's $15,000 saved up, it just feels good, right? I don't come from a family with money like that. So it feels good to have it. And when you get it, I can't wait to hear about how confident you are, how cool you are, and it just feels good. It feels really good. So now, second thing you got to do is you have to take care of your physical body. So I recommend investing in a personal trainer, working out every day. Now, the reason why I say invest in a trainer is because you want to get an expert to help you. A lot of people have tried for years, and you probably maybe have tried to build a body of your dream, right? Invest in a trainer. Join our 1% Man Challenge. That's going to help you to work out every day. And we have workout plans in there, so that way you can follow those and you can start seeing changes in your physical body. Now, the 1% Man Challenge isn't about working out every day. It isn't about the physical change in your body, but it is about making a commitment to something. And even when you're riding the high of that commitment, and when the low point of that commitment comes, you're still committed, right? So it's about just for 100 days, taking care of yourself, right? And putting yourself first. So that's my little sales talk right there. But working out every day and taking care of your physical body is going to help you to attract these super women, because one thing is calm, cool confidence, right? Women can smell when you're confident, right? And the best way to build confidence is by working on your physical body, right? If you start working out, you started building muscle, you started feeling good about yourself, people that feel good are naturally going to want to be around you. Now, hindsight 2020, I'm going to tell you this. People that don't feel good about themselves are going to be attracted to you too as well. Because why? Because they want to steal that energy, right? That calm, coolness, that confidence. People want that. So people that are calm and cool and confident, other people are going to want to be around that. Everybody wants to be around that, right? The guy that's cool, that's confident about themselves. And when you think about this, if you're a big guy now and you start losing weight, naturally people are going to start congratulating you. People are going to say, wow, you look good. Or you're going to see a physical body change, or attention that you never had before you're going to get, right? And building your health will give you pride in yourself and how you look. And other people are going to tell you how good you look. And it's just naturally going to feel good, right? Now, I'll also say this, even the fake confidence that you may get, right? It's not going to last. But real confidence comes from when you're actually taking care of yourself and actually putting yourself first, right? And now, my third point, quit watching porn and talk to real women. Now, this is so important because porn is a fake reality and it warps your mind and everything. And it warps how you think about people, how you look at things. You got to understand, women are real and have their own dreams and values outside of just being sexual desires for you. You have to make sure that you understand that, and you have to get yourself outside of that, right? I have been porn free for about a year now and some change. So, and it still messes with my mind, right? There's still times where I have to be like, yo, what am I doing? I have to like step outside, right? And just help myself, just to think, just to get clear thoughts, right? Because I don't want to see women like that, right? But over time, it gets a lot easier. I'll tell you that. It gets so much easier. But like I do say, I do have moments where I don't slip up and watch it, but I'm just like, oh my God, whoa, got to get myself back. But stepping out and talking to real women, you'll notice what you do and what you don't want. Because a lot of times, the women that are your friends and have been close to you, those are type of women that you really are attracted to, right? So don't forsake that. The woman that's been by your side, or that's been pretty cool with you this whole time, that's probably the woman you're kind of attracted to, because if you're able to talk to her about everything that's going on in your life, or even if you don't have that, that's still great, because still there's women that are close to you that you're like, you know what, I like this, I like that. It helps you to really figure out what you really like about women. And porn is going to warp that and just make you think that women are only there to fulfill your sexual desires. It hurts. It's going to hurt you a lot. Okay. So next thing you got to do is you have to go to therapy and deal with trauma or issues of your past or insecurities. The reason why this is so important, especially for us men, remember, there's a lot of pressure to being a man. There's a lot of pressure. Now we run into the pressure, we lean into the pressure, we love the pressure, and it's great and all, but over time it can be daunting. Right. And and our greatest weapon is our mind. I don't know if you ever listened to that podcast, but the greatest weapon that we do have is our mind. And the reason why it's the greatest weapon is because as a man think, a man becomes. And we have to understand that our mind is the greatest weapon we have, and we have to do weapon maintenance on it. Right. So going to therapy allows us to take care of our mind. And when our mind is jammed and has blocks from our past and fears and past issues and insecurities that haunt us and make us act all strange, when we go to therapy, we're able to let that out, and we're able to seek ways, and we're able to get tools and resources that help us to deal with that past trauma, that deal with those past insecurities, those past failures, those past fears. So for myself, I knew that I had a hard time dealing with a lot of businesses that I opened and I failed. I failed a lot. All right. I failed a lot. I felt like a failure, like a shame to my family, to myself, to people that I was rocking with. And I had to take a step back and go to therapy and understand how to deal with that, right? That pressure even led me down a really dark road, of suicide. But luckily, I didn't do that at all. I had those thoughts, but luckily I went to therapy and I was able to, get myself back and help myself, right? Because yet again, even though your mind is your greatest weapon, it's also your greatest enemy as well. Also know that too. So, and I have a little thing I want to say is past trauma can make you seek validation in different ways, especially for you, women, money, your title, and all those things will expose you badly. There's men that are in high positions, in high places, and just like you, have been exposed because they have not dealt with issues in their past, and they get addicted to whether it's money, where they fall in love with the money. Now, remember, falling in love with money is wrong, but the love of making money, always love that. Because if you fall in love with money, then you'll do anything to make money. But if you fall in love with making money, you won't compromise who you are to make money, right? Now, also that title, those people that have to tell you they're in charge because they don't feel in charge. That's issues of their own past. That's not issues with you, right? And then also women, right? Like I said, porn and validation and seeking all that stuff through women, that's hurtful to you because women can't validate you. They can't make you feel more like a man. You have to be able to sit there in your own presence and feel manly, right? Now, we've got through therapy and dealing with your past trauma is become a Superman in your own life. So Supermen attract super women, and women need that help too. So now the reason why I say this is because unleashing the best version of you will help you become a Superman, right? Every single day when you're striving to be better, when you're progressing to be better, right? That's going to help you to attract the best people into your life, the best type of women into your life as well, that want to see you win and that you want to see them win too as well. So last but not least, I want to wrap this up is, hey, get your money right. Take care of your physical body. Quit watching porn and talk to real women. Go to therapy and deal with your past trauma and issues and become a Superman in your life. So my brother, if you're looking to attract superwomen into your life, you better do those and do those quick. All right. And remember, your legacy starts today. Thank you, my friend, for tuning into today's episode. This means so much to us over here at the 1% Man community. Now, we want to extend a hand of gratitude to you. So I have a free gift for you. All you have to do is go to www.the1percentman.com/podcast gift. This is an exclusive gift for listeners that tune into our podcast. So go over there, get that free gift as well. And now I have two simple acts of you. One, hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment and a 5-star review, because that helps us to see what you love about the podcast, and that helps us to bolster up in the rankings so more people can find us and listen to this pertinent information that we have for men of today's age. Last but not least, I want you to go back and listen to this podcast. Find just one thing that you can implement in your life today so you can move forward. Remember, progress over perfection. And till next time, my friend, your legacy starts today.